Hello Internet, welcome back to some more Bazzle Spot. Let's finish off our Halloween spooky week with another video, as you do on YouTube, I suppose. So yeah, I mean, the week has gone reasonably well, to be completely honest, better than I thought it was going to. Because honestly, in testing, I was winning about 50% of my games. So we've won 3 out of 4, haven't we? So let's lose 2 games, and then we can, have our perfect equal parity of 50-50 as I was in testing. So what have we got here? Well, we've got our first Tyranitar that we've come across, but he's also got Katana and Frostlass. So this is a QR code team, I'm just noticing. So there must be something interesting about it, else why would you use it as a QR code? The Silvally, I mean, there's nothing on this team that's got Trick Room. Silvally, I don't know, I mean, you always have to expect Explosion, I suppose. The Celesteela, how do I beat Celesteela? How do I actually beat Celesteela? Shadow Ball drops, maybe? I don't know, okay, well, let's go with Haunter and Gengar here. And I think in the back, maybe Perish Song. Yeah. In the back. Oh, we can't disable or Will-O-Wisp. You can't Will-O-Wisp Tyranitar. Wow, that is a revelation that I've just had. Okay. Let's go with these two, and let's hope that we take care of Tyranitar with our all-out pummeling then, which is really one of the main reasons why I've got all-out pummeling on Gengar. For a full Ghost team, you need to be able to take care of things like Incineroar and Tyranitar, Scrafty, and stuff like that as well. Obviously, it's not a 100% fail-safe way of dealing with those things because if Scrafty's Assault Vested or if Tyranitar is Choice Scarfed here, which it could be, then we might be in a bit of a pickle. But let's hope it isn't. I mean, we're not going to see any abilities that give it away, are we? So Sandstorm comes up. Could be a Choice Scarf. You never know. Has he got any other Megas on his team? There's no other potential Megas on the team. So, could be a Mega Tyranitar. In which case, it's not a Choice Scarf Tyranitar. So, I'm just going to go for a Shadow Ball into Katana. And an all-out pummeling into Tyranitar. So, hopefully, this works out for us. I mean, it does all fall apart. Okay, so it is Mega. If he is Choice Scarfed, which is not. If he protects here as well, then that would be quite bad. Then we'd have to sort of rely on sort of Focus Blasts, which wouldn't be good. He does protect here. He's scouting out for it, yeah, which is very smart. Shadow Ball will come close to knocking out Katana, but it won't knock it out. It will knock it out. Alright. Well, there you go. I should just say things won't happen more often, shouldn't I? And they'll happen. Alright, so Katana. Normally, Katana survives a Shadow Ball. I'm curious about that. I'm going to have to calculate, my spread, my Katana spread, see if that survives a Shadow Ball. Interested. Okay, so Katana goes down. And we will be getting maybe 30% or so on this Tyranitar as well. Yeah, that's about 30% on the Tyranitar. So, unfortunately, he did protect. He was smart there. He did try and scout out my Focus Blast, which he now knows I have. Unless, it's Brick Break on Gengar or Focus Punch. But I don't think those are legal in this anymore. I mean, if you could get Focus Punch and whatever on Gengar in 3rd generation, couldn't you? But I don't think they're legal to go on Battle Spot here. But anyway, you'd imagine Tyranitar protects, well, not protects, you'd imagine he switches the Tyranitar here, because I'm just going to Focus Blast, aren't I? But 2 Shadow Balls is definitely not going to knock Celesteela out, and Gengar, I think Gengar is the only way I've really got of touching this Tyranitar. It is, yes. So surely he withdraws the Tyranitar here. Else I could just Focus Blast it. So I am going to try and Shadow Ball into the Celesteela. And I think he's going to try and withdraw and Heavy Slam the Gengar to knock it out. So I'm going to put Sableye in here. We'll see if this plays out as I hope. Because if he doesn't withdraw the Tyranitar here, which he doesn't. Wow, okay. I would have had a 70% chance of one-shotting the Tyranitar from there. And he does just crunch into the Haunter. Alright, well, I've lost my Haunter then. And it's a Leech Seed, actually. Alright, well, this guy's not making moves I'm thinking he's going to make. I'm questioning what I know now. Like, what's happening? The Shadow Ball knocked out Katana. This guy didn't withdraw the Tyranitar. He's not Heavy Slamming to take care of the Gengar threat. He's Leech Seeding it instead. Alright. Okay, so Celesteela does become... I mean, it's already a massive problem, isn't it? So I'm going to pop Gengar back in now. I wonder if he protects this turn, though. Like, that is... I do like that about Tyranitar now, that you can't, like, Prankster Will-O-Wisp it or whatever. That is quite nifty. Else what? I'll Focus Blast it, and... I'm gonna... Do I protect on his protect? Because he protected on the right turn at the beginning of the game. Maybe he just doesn't... He's not making the correlation between all-out pummeling and Focus Blast. Maybe he thinks he can survive a Focus Blast. Because if I Focus Blast here and burn the Celesteela, he shouldn't be able to... Like, I don't think a Heavy Slam would knock Gengar out. But if I protect Gengar and burn the Celesteela, if he knocks Sableye out, that wouldn't be good either. I think I'm going to protect Gengar. And I'm going to try and Will-O-Wisp the Celesteela. So we'll see if he protects now. No, he doesn't. Alright, well, be nice if Sableye stuck around this turn. He's, like, hopefully he's not Dragon Dancing. Surely he's not Dragon Dancing. No, he's Earthquaking. Okay. So, Crunch, you'd expect Rock Slide and Earthquake, so maybe no Dragon Dance then. We do know he's got Protect. A bit of damage to Sableye. Gold Citrus Berry, one of my favourite items. Should allow it to survive anything that the Celesteela goes for, but he just flamethrowers into the Gengar. He's making some interesting moves. Very interesting moves. So I'll just go for the Focus Blast into the Tyranitar now then, and see where that takes us. Because if he protects it, like I was just saying, if he protects it and he Heavy Slams or Flamethrowers the Gengar, we should survive that. I'm just thinking, okay, I'm Focus Blasting the Tyranitar. Do I, 1, switch the Sableye out to get rid of his Leech Seed, 2, Sunny Day to make sure that if I do hit the Focus Blast, it definitely knocks it out, or 3, just Foul Play and get some damage on Celesteela that way. I think Focus Blast will knock Tyranitar out. I think it will. If we hit it. So, 70%. So I'm going to withdraw into BANETTE here. So 70% chance we're in maybe a decent position. But, it is Focus Blast. Now he protects. Okay. But like I was saying, he shouldn't be able to... Yeah, Flamethrower is not going to one-shot Gengar here. But he's still got something in the back. And many turns ago now, when I didn't Focus Blast into him the first time, I thought he was just going to withdraw the Tyranitar into something. Now he has explicitly seen I have got Focus Blast. Is he going to withdraw it into something else? Well, what has he got in the back? Silvally, if it's normal, is not going to appreciate it. Milotic can definitely take it. Frostlass can definitely take it as well. I'm just going to Focus Blast him. And I'm going to Mega Evolve with BANETTE and I'm going to disable. I think he probably will Leech Seed me, but I'm going to disable just so that his only really offensive move is probably... Yeah, here we go. Watch it be Frostlass. Oh, that's Milotic. Heavy Slam, which is halved, and Flamethrower will be disabled here. So, like, worst case scenario, he goes for a Leech Seed here. Best case scenario, he tries to Flamethrower again. So it'd be nice if we do hit this Focus Blast on the Milotic, because we'll see how much it does. We'll see if it's maybe close to Sludge Bomb range. No, that's definitely not close to Sludge Bomb range. And he does Leech Seed there. So he makes the right move there. This guy has made some interesting moves. They've worked out for him, but they've definitely been interesting. So I do need to preserve Gengar. That is my way of winning this game. I don't think I can beat the Celesteela. I really don't. Unless I persuade him to knock me out as a Destiny Bond, I suppose. I'm going to Shadow Claw into the Milotic. And try and get some damage on it. But, yeah. This might come down to like a 50-50 later on in the game. Do I Focus Blast? Does he protect? Etc. As he knocks me out with a Flamethrower. If it were at that point in the future where it's undisabled at that point. And then if Focus Blast actually hits as well. So, we are still in this game, but by, not much. Surf is interesting. This is a QR code team, isn't it? Yeah. This is an interesting team. That did quite a lot of damage to Banette, actually. Okay. And Shadow Claw did a decent amount of damage to Milotic too. Like, why would you have Surf? Is it choice locked? That did do quite a lot of damage. If it's choice locked, I can just disable it, can't I? If it's choice locked, he has to surf his partner. But Celesteela, can take it, definitely. Would he be choice locked? Why else would you have surf? Why would you have surf in the first place? I'm thinking to have the disable foul play. What do I do here? Okay, I'm gonna foul play the Celesteela, and I'm gonna try and disable, thinking that maybe it is choice locked in some way. No, it's not choice locked. Okay, so at least we're foul playing the right slot here. But if he has got Heavy Slam, he can just knock out Sableye here. Oh, he's just Leech Seeding. Okay, so that's gonna offset the damage from foul play here quite a way. Yeah. I can't beat this Celesteela. I mean, maybe if I did have Misdreavus, maybe I do need Misdreavus for Celesteela to Perish Song it. Maybe that is the only way with this team. So the Milotic can't protect now. So I'm going to quash it. I'm going to quash it and splosh it with a Shadow Claw. Tyranitar might come back in. Nope. So Milotic's gone. But he's Heavy Slamming in. Okay, so he's getting a Beast Boost now. I'm a little bit surprised he didn't do that the last turn, but just to get rid of the Sableye. But we are getting rid of his Milotic now. So remember, about a minute ago, or 2 minutes ago, when I said I have a feeling this game's going to come down to a sort of a 50-50 turn on does he protect the Tyranitar on a Focus Blast as he tries to knock out my Gengar with his Stellar Stealer, and then the Focus Blast hitting or not. We're pretty much in this scenario now. It's just that even if we get the call right and we do hit the Focus Blast and knock out the Tyranitar, we can't beat the Stellar Stealer. We just can't beat the Stellar Stealer. So Gengar comes back in. Unless we, for whatever reason, try and get him to... Like, he's not going to knock... I can't see a situation where we can Destiny Bond and let him knock himself out like that. Because he's always going to be trying to Leech Seed, and Gengar will have gone down first as well. So, I'd need Gengar around as well, you know, at that point as well. So, first decision to make here is, does the Tyranitar protect? On my Focus Blast. What do we think? He has made some very erratic moves in this game, but it wouldn't surprise me if he did protect this turn. Celesteela just used Heavy Slam, didn't it? So disabling that wouldn't really get us too much. I'm going to protect. And get a Shadow Claw, the Celesteela. Critical hits would be nice. Surely now you protect the Tyranitar. Nope, he protects the Celesteela instead. And Earthquakes. This might knock BANETTE out. I was thinking about going for a Destiny Bond. Yeah, if I'd gone for a Destiny Bond there, at least we would have knocked out the Tyranitar. But then it would have been Gengar 1-on-1 versus Celesteela, and it's just not winning. It's just not winning that. So, I mean, I think we've known for almost all of this game that we can't win, but it's been quite interesting playing it out. Like, you know, I'm sure he will protect his Tyranitar now. I'm sure he will. And just knock me out with his Celesteela. But we're not going to waste any more time because we're at, approaching 18 minutes already just from this first game. And we'll get out of this. We'll look for another game and hopefully finish on some kind of high. But, I did say at the beginning of this video it would restore parity to my expectations of this team to get 2 losses. And we finish 3-3 because that is what I've, how I found this team to be. So, I don't know. We've had a fun week so far, haven't we? That was an interesting game as well. Like, it's nice when you get games that, even if you lose, whatever, at least it wasn't, like a squash. At least some moves happened that were interesting. That was a strange QR team with Surf on my low tick and whatever. He did make some very strange moves with his Tyranitar. Like, the amount of times that, I think there's, maybe 2 turns, I could have just Focus Blasted into it. But I thought, no, I'll protect instead because he's going to try and withdraw it and all the rest of it. But Spud is going to be our 6th opponent of the week with 4 Water-type Pokemon. And a Mega Beedrill. And a Gorebyss, which is interesting. Shell Smash, possibly. Mega Beedrill. I think will be faster than my... No. Haunter will be faster, won't it, surely? Will it? Won't it? Haunter... Yeah, Haunter will be faster, won't it? Yeah. I'm going to go with Sableye. And I'm going to go with Haunter. I think. Or do I want Gengar? I mean, if he goes to Beedrill, he could have Drill Run. He is faster than Gengar. So, yeah, we'll go Haunter. We do want Gengar in the back. And I think BANETTE's okay here too. So, BANETTE hasn't really done too much for us that I can remember this whole week. Maybe this is the game that's going to do something for us. I mean, like all of these Pokemon, like Ghost Pokemon, are very, very versatile in their moves. Like, you know, even like Gengar, you know, offensive Gengars, or ones with Taunt and Trick Room, or Will-O-Wisp and whatever, Disable. You know, the same can be said for Haunter, because it's the same thing. You know, Sableye, so many supporting moves. Banette, so many supporting moves as well. But we see now a Politoed and a Lucario in front of us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a Sunny Day. And I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball, I guess, into the Lucario, which should be a 2-hit KO. The Sunny Day should prevent his Politoed from becoming too much of a threat. I'm wondering, really, what this Lucario is going to do. Maybe it's a special one with Flash Cannon. It's not a Mega one, or at least it's not yet. Anyway. So we're Shadow Balling here. Yeah, so that is a 2-hit KO. Oh, it's got Dark Pulse. So it is a special one. Alright then. An Icy Wind? Okay. Okay. Dark Pulse. Like the one-time Dark Pulse on Lucario is actually worthwhile against a mono Ghosty. I'm just thinking, do I put Gengar out or do I put Banette out? Because then, like, he could protect his Lucario in Icy Wind, which would not be good. Banette doesn't really care too much about speeds, and I can disable the Dark Pulse too, perhaps. If I disable the Dark Pulse, he'd only, like, he will have Flash Cannon. He'd only really have that to touch us. I'm going to put Banette in. I'm going to try and get Banette doing some work for us. Because putting Banette in, I think, makes him less likely to protect an Icy Wind. Oh, Expert Belt. And Macanberry. Frisk. Doing some business. I'm just thinking if he's got anything in the back that will take a lot from Foul Play. Not really. Maybe the Beedrill. But any of his other Pokemon aren't, like, you know, Foul Play is not going to be too detrimental for them. I'm just thinking, like, he's probably going to switch his Politoed. So if I'll play into it, okay. Will-O-Wisp into it doesn't really get us too much, I don't think. So I'm just going to Foul Play into the Politoed. Banette, you're going to Mega Evolve, and Sable. Yeah, Lucario is not a Dark type, but we can disable this one. Oh, Lucario switches out into the Gorebyss. Okay, well that's not what I expected. This is quite a day of unexpected moves. Like, I know it's, you know, it's, I don't know, is it in poor taste to say, you know, these guys are, and we get burnt as well, of course we do. You know, they're not, not very high up the ladder, so maybe they're making these strange moves. I don't know why they are. But, you know, you can't complain if it's working out for them. And this is working out for him. So I'm gonna Foul Play into the Gorebyss, because if it Shell Smashes, it's gonna do a lot of damage. And I don't think he really threatens anything this turn, so I'm not gonna, you know, Destiny Bond here or anything like that. Could disable the Scald. But he could just Icy Wind, because he has just seen me disable. So I am going to Shadow Claw here into the Politoed and watch him just go for another Scald. So Gorebyss protects. And Paul just goes for another Scald. If he gets the burn here as well, I would not be happy, but no. Okay, so some critical hits would be some nice justice, but not quite. And we do need to bear in mind that we are one Pokemon down as well. His Lucario is only at half, and my Gengar is faster. But I'm going to disable this turn. I don't want to get burnt. If Sableye got burnt here, not good. So come on then, Gorebyss, get greedy. Shell Smash. Like, he should withdraw it into his Lucario here for a nice justified boost. Which is what he's doing. But, doing this means, like, hopefully he's, scalding again with his Politoed. Doing this means that Foul Play will do more damage, so next turn I can... Ace. Next turn... Well, actually, I don't know, maybe even a Shadow Claw would knock it out. Maybe a Quash Shadow Claw would knock it out as well. Although it is a special one, isn't it? Yeah, that's definitely in Shadow Claw range. And there's no justified boost either, so it's in the focus. And why would it be justified? What am I even talking about? What am I even thinking? It would not be justified because it's a special Lucario. Let's think, Barry. Okay, so we're -1 speed. He can't Scald us. Icy Wind from Politoed is doing little damage. I'm going to Quash and Shadow Claw into Lucario. Good, right. So this has worked out for us. Finally, a turn has worked out for us. Yeah, I didn't think he'd Protect there, just because he hasn't just used Dark Pulse. There was no way that I could disable anything, so he was free to attack as far as he was concerned there. Sun's gone down, so maybe I might want to consider putting the sun back up again. In comes the Gorbis again, though. Okay. So yeah, we're going to Sunny Day again to reduce damage. And Shadow Ball, Claw rather, into his Politoed. Because this, Politoed is a bulky, ooh. What's he going to go for? I mean, surely it's a water attack that's coming here. So, Sunny Day is going to half it. Well, yeah. Muddy Water, okay. Doesn't half it, does it, son? Or does it? I don't know. I feel like I've lost my mind at this point. No accuracy drops, at least. So, nice damage on Politoed still. But now we are in a predicament. Gorbis might Protect here, because I've tried Foul Playing into it many times. So I'm gonna Quash and Shadow Claw the Politoed, maybe? Or do I Destiny Bond here? No, I'm gonna do this. Please protect Gorbis. Oh, okay. Okay, so Beedrill's coming out, so it's probably just going for a Muddy Water. Oh no, he protects. Okay, good. So at least there's that. At least there is that. And this is gonna do, I mean, I am burnt, but it is a Beedrill. Yeah, that's okay. So that's a critical hit. Okay, one more turn of burn will knock Banette out. So now I Destiny Bomb. And Will-O-Wisp into the Beedrill. Destiny Bond. And Hope. Okay, Beedrill Protect. I'm hoping he's going for a Muddy Water here. I really am hoping he's going for a Muddy Water, and he hits. It would be so typical if this was the turn I wanted him to hit the Muddy Water and he missed it. Muddy Water, and he hit. Good. Okay, so I'm hoping Sableye sticks around. It should do. We are in the sun. Oh, an accuracy drop is not good. Yeah, that's not good. Politoed will come back in though, so we can get the sun back up. But one, do we want to, or do we want to try and burn the Beedrill instead? And two, do you want to try and burn the Beedrill instead? Because the only way, I think the only way this Beedrill can knock Gengar out if it's got Drill Run. Politoed probably can knock Gengar out if it Scalds. So, I don't know, what do you think? How common is Drill Run on Beedrill? Tell me in the comments now. Help me, chat. I mean, with an accuracy drop, Will-O-Wisp is not good. I think our Sunny Day and target into the Beedrill. Just hope it doesn't have Drill Run. Like, if it's got Drill Run, then I should be... He got a double protect. Did he actually get a double protect? I was thinking about going for an all-out pummeling, because he could try and double protect, just like that. But I didn't think... Is he Icy Winding? He is. I didn't think... Hopefully Sableye survives this. Oh, it does. I didn't think a quarter of an all-out pummeling would do that amount to Beedrill. Beedrill is very... He hasn't Mega Evolved. I should have gone for an all-out pummeling into Beedrill there. So now I'm going to try and quash the Beedrill and Shadow Ball into it. Hopefully this quash hits. Please quash. Please Sableye. On 3 HP. Hit your quash. Because if he has got Drill Run again... Strange hasn't Mega Evolved yet, not that it really makes any difference. So here we go. Yeah. So come on, please, quash, please hit. Please hit. I should have, why was I even thinking about Will-O-Wisping before? Quash, we hit the quash. And unless Politoed does something spectacular here, yep, we might be okay. So Beedrill goes down. We'll never know if it had Drill Run or not. Scald is going to come into probably the Gengar. Yep. And this should seal up the game. Because if Scald gets disabled. And we did see Gengar was faster there. Anyway, so we don't really need to quash the Politoed. We'll just go for... Well, just for the sake of it, we'll try and hit a Will-O-Wisp. Just to, you know, have... Just to have some fun. And we'll all-out pummeling. Just to finish this in style. Or not, as he forfeits. Alright, well, whew, hurrah, we won a game. We finished on a high. I'm more than satisfied with that. Yeah. Well, you know, over the 6 games this week, we've got won 4, lost 2, which is reasonable. I mean, for an all-ghost team, really, on Battlesport, you know, that's more than reasonable. So, you know, I've quite enjoyed doing this. This is a pretty interesting team. Try it if you want it, you know. Good luck. Please like the video if you've enjoyed this. You know, subscribe, follow me on Twitter and all the rest of it too. You know, and any comments, I do read them all too. So thank you very much, guys, for joining me this whole week, and I'll see you again at some point. Goodbye for now.